Hello and welcome to the Chaston Centre community. I'm Karen Chaston and I am so grateful that you are here. So what's the community about? Well, it's a collection of all of the things that are close and dear to my heart. We're all on a life's journey, and what I have found is that we will all have many ups and downs throughout our lives. And while most of us know how to easily breeze through the ups, most of us get stuck in the downs, and it's not good. It's painful. It sees us suffering in silence, bringing in a lot of our unhealthy habits and having it affect most areas of our lives, especially our health, our relationships, and our professional and financial lives. So that's what this community is all about. It's about bringing in people so that you can learn a different way, a better way, so that you can truly find more joy and love and fulfillment in your life, more meaning. Let's face it, the Chaston Centre is all about meaningful living. And I have found that in my corporate life, I didn't really have a lot of meaning in my life. Sure, I appeared to be very successful on the outside, but inside I had this little voice that was sort of got into a rhythmic, drumming sort of sound. When are you going to love your life? When are you going to love your life? When are you going to start doing what you love? When are you going to start really embracing and enjoying your life? And the voice was right. I wasn't living and loving my life in all areas of my life like I do now. So what I have found is one of the things that really tends to bring us down is the fact that most of us in the West have a lack of loss intelligence. So what do I mean by a lack of loss intelligence? Well, most of us have very little idea on how to move beyond any kind of loss and create their better everyday life. And with over 40 different loss events that can affect our lives, that means that each and every one of us are going to have multiple major losses throughout our lives, be it a death of a loved one, a divorce, a relationship broke down, a job loss, your health, your wealth, your pets. And over the last few years, during the worldwide pandemic, a lot of the minor ones came to the forefront. Loss of freedom, loss of choice, loss of status, loss of identity, change in recreational and social activities. We've all been through it, and we all know how much we suffered through it. And if we were lucky, if we had started to do that deep dive within us, we maybe would have found a lot of more joy and peace, especially because we weren't rushing to be here and do this and do all these other things. It was like the universe had said to us, right, I'm going to quieten you all down so that you can start to hear your inner knowing, the joy of your intuition, of your knowing. And that's what the Chaston Centre community is all about. I'll be sharing different people, different modalities, different ways that you can reconnect to the most important person in your life. And if you haven't figured it out by now, let me tell you, the most important person in your life is you. I'm going to say it again. It's you. And the sooner you start to embrace that and know, not from an ego perspective, from a knowing that you are very important. You are here for a reason. It could be some huge reason, or it could be some very, very simple reason. And it doesn't matter what that reason is, it's important for you to connect to the you. So you can find out what that reason is, because that is how you find the joy and the fulfillment and the love in your life. You're not going to find it from more. something we've been doing for a very long time. And all you got to do is look around the world and you can see the mess that we're all sort of in, that you can realize that more, this creates more mess. So that's what the community is about. I really do hope that you spend some time here, you look around, you will find that one of my greatest passion is demystifying loss, because I believe that when we do demystify loss and it doesn't become or stay this big scary thing that no one wants to talk about, no one wants to discuss, and people will stop avoiding you when loss comes into your life because they realize how they can talk to you. And to be quite honest, they don't talk to you, they just listen, because that's what we require at that time, is just for someone to listen, not for someone to be telling us what we should be doing and not doing and all those sort of things, just for someone to listen so that we can then sit in our silence and learn the best way forward for us. And that's what the community is all about, assisting you to find your special way forward. So enjoy. That's all I can say is enjoy. And please reach out, because I have found that the more people who embrace a different way of looking at things, and that's all it is a different way of looking at things. It's really is demystifying loss in such an amazing way. And it's great. I love it. And there's so much here for you to be able to not only deep dive into where you have been, but to understand where you are now, and then to understand where you're going, because we're all on a journey. And let's face it, the more that we can ease up on our journey on the way forward, the easier life becomes. You will learn things that you want to stop doing, things that you want to continue doing, and things you want to start doing, because that's why we're here, to experience life in all of its glory, to experience life in all of its down times, so that not only will we appreciate when we're having our good times, but we will learn and grow and move forward. Now, I love to say that, the gift of loss is a passion of mine, is for us all to deep down and to find that gift. It's not in the loss event. I want to make that really clear. I have been sort of, ridiculed a lot for saying, that I tell people the loss of their child is a gift. Now, I've lost a child. My Dan is the co-founder of the Chaston Centre. How could he not be? He's my guidance from beyond. But it's important for people to understand that when I talk about the gift of loss, is the gift of who you become after any loss event. The loss itself is tragedy. It's horrible. I would love to have Dan here with me, experience life and living as his siblings are doing, creating his own family, and eventually, hopefully, becoming a grandparent like I have been so blessed to become. But alas, that was not meant to be. We were on a different path, Dan and I. I probably wouldn't be here sharing this with you if he had not passed. Who knows? We don't know. All we can do is to embrace what life brings to us, to know that it is to assist us to become the person who we came here to be. So please reach out. I'd love to hear from you. I love your thoughts. Let me know if there's some specific subject that you would love for me to do a video on and to chat with, or a special guest that you'd love for me to have a conversation with. And that's what I'm here to do. So enjoy, and know that this is your community. So please reach out to not only me, but everyone else in the community. But please be polite, and respectful, because that is how you ensure that you have love, joy, harmony, peace, happiness in your beautiful life. Bye for now, and I look forward to seeing you on another video real soon.